Master ASMR will make your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. Master ASMR will make your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Welcome to the community. Together we create care and harmony. Master ASMR for unity. Take a seat or lie down. Master ASMR makes your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. To the community, together we create care and harmony. Master ASMR for unity. Let's take it slow and soothe our bodies. Take deep breaths, close your eyes and trust in me. Take a seat or lie down. Master ASMR makes your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. Master ASMR will make your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. Master ASMR will make your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. Master ASMR will make your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Welcome to the community. Together we create care and harmony. Master ASMR for unity. Take a seat or lie down. Master ASMR makes your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Welcome to the community. Together we create care and harmony. Master ASMR for unity. Let's take it slow and soothe our bodies. Take deep breaths, close your eyes and trust in me. Take a seat or lie down. Master ASMR makes your sound gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. No serrace and more will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. No serrace and more will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. No serrace and more will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Welcome to the community. Together we create care and harmony. No serrace and more for unity. Take a seat or lie down. No stress and more makes your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Welcome to the community. Together we create care and harmony. No serrace and more for unity. Let's take it slow and soothe our bodies. Take deep breaths, close your eyes and trust in me. Take a seat or lie down. No serrace and more makes your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. No serrace and more will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. No serrace and more will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Take a seat or lie down. No serrace and more will make your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Welcome to the community. Together we create care and harmony. No serrace and more for unity. Take a seat or lie down. No stress and more makes your sound. Gentle pops and tingles to calm down. Welcome to the community. Together we create care and harmony. No serrace and more for unity. Let's take it slow and soothe our bodies. Take deep breaths, close your eyes and trust in me.
Hi. Yeah, we started earlier than the countdown. I'm such a rebel. I'm so devil may care. Free soul over here. Countdown didn't even reach 0, and I was like, boom, we're going in. going in hot. Hi. Hello, everyone. It's Saturday. Saturday night. I'm behaving. I'm not out. I'm not gallivanting around town. Oh. Yo. Thank you, Cammy. I'm actually gifting subs. But thank you very much. Oh, let me grab Sage. Oh, Sage has got a sub. Okay. Yeah, I'm gifting, so thank you very much for the sub, Cammy. Crazy. I'm gifting subs today because I'm still trying to work out the ad kinks. So here we are. Nothing crazy. Let me just do a quick shout out for Sage. Nope. Yes, I can. I can do it. I'm so good. I've got lots of shout outs to do actually because there's lots of streamers who knew. Okay, right. We've got the adorable Sage who professes to be pure and innocent, but it's not really the case. We do have the very pure and innocent Sunny. Then we also have the mischievous hijinks, that is Q. Yeah, hi everyone. Lovey is also a streamer. Oh gosh, you know what? Lovey isn't a streamer I've actually checked out yet. But I know that Lovey's a streamer because I gave Lovey a streamer role in the Discord. So let's do Lovey as well. Gosh, I'm all over this. Hey, fellow streamers. Lexi's here as well. Lexi's not a streamer, but, you know, she's a hard worker. She's a grafter in the theatre now. Hey, fellow streamers. Hi, everyone. And hey, Cammy. Cammy's a troublesome one, I feel. But he means well. Good intentions, right? Somebody already gifted me a sub, you silly. Okay, alright. Don't get sassy with me. I just learned that you streamed too earlier today. Yeah. Been streaming for a little while. Nothing crazy. And I don't do long windows of time. Frankly, I don't have the stamina for it. I know. Not the young warhorse that I used to be. Not the stallion that I used to be. But yeah, I do an hour here and there. And I started in May. And these wonderful people here, these beautiful people, they got me to affiliate in I think 3 or 4 weeks. It was crazy. It's craziness. Oh my gosh, I don't even have my avatar up. So once again, I don't really stream. Not a big streamer. Man. And I think I'm huge right now. There you go. I'm back to being normal sized. Okay, yeah, there's Dr. Noster. Dr. Noster. Great stuff. Yay. Love that. So that we can hit that and then say, do I know how to do it? I know how to do it. Boop. Got him. Whew. But yeah. Naomi told me she's such a snitch. She's snitching. Wait till TwitchCon 2025. When we all settle down to play Monopoly and gang up on Naomi. I like to call her Sage. I'm just going to call her Sage. Yeah, that might involve the tea I have. Oh my god. Alright, so what's the tea? Let's have the tea. I get freaky on my stream. It is. Cammy is also a streamer, so shout out. I can do these things. I'm so good. Boom. Love it. Zaddy dork. Yeah, what? Are you calling me a dork, Kyo? Kyo, are you calling me a dork? Nah, of course. You're very welcome, Kemi. Very welcome. It's not much. I mean, I'm all about quality over quantity. I've got some quality people here. like fine wine. I don't want to call them aged because they're all youngsters in the world, new and shiny. Okay, hold on. I'm getting to chat. Okay. I get freaky on my stream. It is 18 plus. But, yeah, we got him. Zeddy, Dorky. I've addressed that. Keo. So I got invited to a party next Wednesday, and I might have got a date. Wow. Okay. Just the guy that you work with. Very cool. Noster, you won't pass me on Amethyst stream, right, if you stop by? Nah, I won't do that. No, because you and I have a sort of typed arrangement, right? That if you want the gold for a particular month, then you've got it, buddy. All yours. All yours. I may sub, though. I may give subs, but I won't pass what you're on, buddy. It's all yours. Oh, a lovely Dorky. Yo, Kyo. That's wild. I'm going to do like 400. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. I'll stay under that. 300's for sure. All right, I'll stay under 300. Okay. Kyo, that's wild. Calling me a dork. I know it's difficult for a lot of people, especially with the monies, the finances, but if you are thinking of going to TwitchCon 2025, it is something that is resonating in me now. Something that I very likely will be doing. So just to throw that out there. And my date is 3 years older than me. And we're going to do some karaoke and watch a movie, Sleepy Hollow, on Halloween. Or close to Halloween. Very cool. If you're going to do karaoke, Lexi, it's got to be something spooky-ish. I recommend the Monster Mash. Now, it might be a song you're not aware of, but the Monster Mash is very Halloweeny. You can do the Monster Mash. It's fun. You'll like it. If you Google Monster Mash song, you might like it. Oh, Cammy says, ooh, a date. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. And yes, it is a co-worker, Lexi says. Just be careful, Lexi. We don't want it to get weird, if things don't work out. And I hope that they do, touch wood. Everyone, if you're around wood, if you're around something made from a tree, superstitious dictates that we all now touch wood. So, touch wood, wherever it is. Look for wood that might be around you and give it a touch. Touch wood. Good luck to you, Lexi. Keep us appraised, keep us updated. Kyo with a smug face. Can I recommend an artist by any chance for when you play games? He's a friend of mine. Sure, fire away. In fact, you know what, Cammy? I don't have you followed, so there you go, buddy. So now the next time you stream, I should get that follow alert, that stream alert, and I'm gonna come check you out. Share the love. As it is. Share the love. He's a friend of mine. That's okay. Kuda the Boy. Let me have a look. That's his name on Spotify. Oh, you mean an artist for music? When I'm playing video games, let's have a look. Spotify. Kuda the Boy. Okay. $154. Very nice. These albums, are these his preferred music? No, actually, this is his music, right? I believe. Yeah. Okay, cool. I've got it. I've grabbed it. Thank you. And Lexi says, nah. It's just a small fling. and maybe, possibly, a night kiss. Very nice. Okay. Get it, Lexi. Just remember, make sure he treats you like a lady. Yeah, he makes it all himself. That's very good. Very artistic. Very cool. I play the piano, but I wouldn't call myself a pianist, you know? I just play music. I don't really create music myself. I can play it, but luckily I was not forced, but pushed very aggressively into learning the instrument. So, I play the guitar. Very nice. The thing I like about the guitar is that it so easily translates into acoustic, electric, banjo, satyr, is it? So many sort of, well, basically everything guitar based, but on different scales and sizes. I like all that. That's great. And I play metal music with it. Oh, so you hook up the amps. You hook up the amps and very cool. He does. He's a gentle. That's great, Lexi. That's fantastic. So, did you have a song in mind that you were thinking of singing, or have I thrown a spanner in the works now by recommending Monster Mash? Yep. Cam just says, yep. I do plug in the guitar into the amps and play. Nice. The neighbors must love you. Do you have shared party walls? Love it. How long have you been playing for? When did you start? Well, don't tell me anything that you're uncomfortable telling me, because those two questions alone could reveal the personal information of your age. But I was going to ask when you started and how long you've been playing. And, you know, by the deduction of maths, it'd be easy to formulate that. But the question still stands if you're interested in answering it. I've been playing for 5 years. Okay. Are you in a band? You ever thought about joining a band? Or you just play for fun, really? Don't take it too seriously. Cool. A few, but I'll show videos after the party. And last week, I was kind enough to gift Jules 10,000 bits. That is very generous of you. I hope he was appreciative. Very generous. Very sweet, Lexi. No, I just play for fun. That's fair. I think that's the best way. I feel like sometimes if you're forced into doing something like playing an instrument as a necessity, you can fall out of love with it. Not always, but you could fall out of love with it. So the fact that you can still play it for fun. And it's great. Another great thing about the guitar is it's so portable. It's so mobile. You put it into its case and travel around with it. That's amazing, but also pretty risky at the time, with a big thing about getting banned for gifting bits. Well, yeah, I haven't heard of this getting banned for gifting bits. I know that there's either two ways to go about this whole generosity thing on Twitch. You can either gift bits and subscriptions, and it's very safe for the streamer in that respect. because Twitch takes on the risk of refunds and recalls. But of course, with that is that they take their cut. They take their 50% cut, or whatever that might be. And then, of course, people can just go with donations through PayPal. But, of course, then the Twitch streamer takes on the risk, because if the person recalls the payment, the streamer takes the loss. It's like, I think it's 15 American dollars, I think, is the admin cost for recalled payments. So, it's a bit of both sides, you know. Lots of people getting banned from gifting subs for a while. That's great. Gifting bits for a while. Crazy. Sage told me, so I stuck to subs until they're fixed. And I like the thing about the bits as well, is you get those little representations, right? It's like graffiti being flung at the screen. I heard it was a Twitch issue with the bits they gifted. Keo, got a question for you, Keo, because you're here. I feel like we haven't spoken in a little while, and that's fine. You know, you're a busy person. I am a silly goose who doesn't pay attention to Discord and DMs, but I feel like we haven't spoken in a little while, so I wanted to ask you, Keo, when are you streaming next? Because I wanted to set up a little calendar alarm alert for when you were due to stream. But I never got a reply on the Discord, so when are you streaming next, Keo? In 20 minutes. Love it. Love it. Hold on. I need to open up the page. Hell yes. Hell yes. Usually every Saturday. Okay. Got you. Okay, but I'll do 400. If you do more, it won't hurt. No, I won't do more. Sorry, hold on. I'll read that properly. Okay, but I'll do 400. If you do more, since it won't hurt me, though for Amethyst, the more the better. She deserves it. Okay, well, I say, if you're wanting the gold, it's yours. And if you're not, I'll still donate subscriptions. I just won't pass the amount. It's the civil thing to do, right? A gentleman's agreement. Yeah, well there you go then. I won't pass. It's no problem for me. It's absolutely fine. So you're more entrenched in that community than I am anyway, so. Yeah, of course. No problem. I'm not looking to come in and start making waves. I've just seen Keo, I've just seen that. I'm so sorry. Keo, I'm so sorry. I've just seen what you you redeemed your own redeem. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm really sorry because I actually wet shaved yesterday, which is when a throat cut razor, a straight razor, goes across my face and neck, so I literally have no growth. I'm sorry, darling. That's all I've got. I'm sorry. We'll have to make some sorts of arrangements. You'll have to say to me, hey, I plan on redeeming a beard scratch, so don't shave. And I'll be like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I hear you. But Keo, I have to go to court tomorrow. I have a prosecution hearing at court. And Keo will be like, I don't care. I'm redeeming beard scratches tomorrow. You can't shave. But Keo, the judge, the judge doesn't like us looking scruffy. I don't care, Noster. I don't care. I'm redeeming charges. Oh my. I'll send you the court transcript. High Court judge, insert name, removes prosecution team, insert name, from the room due to being scruffy. Oh man. Yep. But I gotta go. Stop by. Of course. You go. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it, Cammy. Gonna go stop by Sage's chat, then go watch some anime. Never watched anime, so that's still something on my bucket list. But you have an amazing rest of your. Thank you very much, Cammy. You go. Be free. Enjoy. Get that anime. We're probably going to be ending stream actually a lot earlier than normal because Kyo's going to stream. And if Kyo's streaming, then yeah, you know. I want to go check out Kyo. Gonna go hassle Kyo and see what of a nuisance I can be. Repaying the favor. Do I have smug emotes? Hold on. Let me see if I've got smug emotes. And then if I do, nah. I only got on because I'm bored. You know, it's Saturday night, and like a old fart, I'm at home. So I thought I'd get online and see how you all were, have a chat. But if you're streaming, do I have smugs? Do I have smugs? I don't think I do. Because I don't subscribe to people's channels. I gift a lot of subs, but I don't subscribe. It's such a weird thing. I know it's a weird thing. I'll happily go in and subscribe and gift 10, 20, 50 subs, but I won't sub myself. I don't know why. And it is the darling, the sweetheart, Isabella. Got her. How are you, Isabella? How are you? Huh? Yeah. Well, I said on my Discord that I was gifting everyone subs because I am having issues at the moment with the advertisements, where I'm trying to get it to work so that I have no pre-rolls and that during the stream I disable them long enough so that the hour never goes by. It's a little bit of a juggling act, and I'm hoping I can get some sort of third-party software to help with the management of that. But I just haven't invested much time into it, so. Hey, Nosti. Isabella, you know, we've had our banter lately. We've had a bit of back and forth lately, where Isabella is being cruel, but then she goes ahead and she types something like Nosti, and it makes my heart flutter. It's not fair, really. Thanks, Nosti. That just made my day. Why? See, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. You've got no idea how shitty I felt until now. What do you mean? Why are you upset? Who's upset you? Well, firstly, I hope it's not a person that's upset you. 'Cause I'll go to town. I'll pull in all by the resources that I have. What's up? Why are you feeling down? This is one of the reasons why I have the Dr. Noster Lounge. Because I do want to hear. I do want to hear when you're feeling down. Why are you feeling down? Yeah, I had a little fight with someone. It's been difficult lately. Okay, well, well, sometimes these things happen. Sometimes people get into arguments and disagreements and fights, but that's human nature. It doesn't mean that you don't like them any less. It doesn't mean that you don't still love them any less. Just sometimes, irritations take place. Who did you ever fight with? Was it one of your university friends? Ah, ah, I'm sorry about that. But, that's gonna happen now and then. That's even gonna that's even going to happen if that word boyfriend became husband. Because sometimes boyfriends and girlfriends fight. And sometimes husbands and wives fight. Just like friends fight and family fight. I think it's important to... Well, I think it's important to... When people get into an argument, the first thing is it's so very easy to put up our defenses and argue that we aren't wrong, that we aren't in the wrong. But it's important to perhaps look at ourselves and take on board what was being said, not how it was being said, because sometimes tone alone upsets us. But if you're willing to share, what do you think he's right about? And can there be a compromise? Well, he's mad that I don't want to spend the night at his place, but rather go home after a long day of his family because of a baptism. Okay, well, firstly there's your side of it. That is that you're tired, and sometimes we want to be in our own space because even if we're extroverts, especially introverts, it takes up a lot of energy being around people and trying to mimic social graces and politeness and etiquette. It takes a lot. So sometimes being in our own space, our own comfort, our own bedrooms, our own bed, our own homes, the place that we feel secure, that's where we need to be in order to recharge our batteries. But the way to look at it, I suppose, for him... Oh, hold on. A lot of times I don't want to spend the night, and I don't know why, and he always wants me there with him. Probably I'm in the wrong, because he just wants to be with me and thinks there must be a problem because I like being on my own. I think you've just hit the nail on the head. I think that's the way to look at it in terms of his position, is that he just wants to spend all the time with you. He doesn't want to be without you. He wants to share everything with you. all of the time, all day and all night, because you are an important part of his life. And he wants to share that with you. And he doesn't want to be without you, because being without you makes his world that little bit more dull and drab and empty. However, it's important to remember that everyone needs their own space sometimes. Even boyfriends and girlfriends, even husbands and wives. We need our own thing. And don't get me wrong, if we can share our hobbies and passions with each other, then that's great. But that doesn't always work for everything. Have you tried to explain to him that even though you miss him too when you're not with him, you do still need your own space to be alone, to recharge your own batteries, quote unquote. But I think in a positive way, he simply wants you around him because he misses you when you're not there. And I think that's something to appreciate, clearly. How lucky we would all be to have someone in our lives that wants us around all the time. But, as I say, on the flip side, it's important to acknowledge that need to sometimes be alone. What do you think? I just threw a lot at you there. But I think one of the most important things to do is to definitely talk about it, to definitely communicate it. And one of the ways I find in terms of communicating with people is to ask them directly, what would you want me to say to you right now? What would you want my answer to be? What would make you the happiest? So that you really understand what their intention is. And maybe that's where you can find the middle ground, the common ground, the understanding. Because it does take communication to form the understanding. And then from the understanding we have respect. I just don't get why I don't want to spend the night, because I have all of these excuses, but all of them could be fixed. Well, before I read the ... that implies that you're broken, and that's not true. There's nothing to fix. You're not broken. But, continuing on, I do like spending the night at his own apartment, but not here on the weekends, when we live near each other, in each other's families' houses. So you don't mind sharing time with him, you just don't want to share your evenings with him and family. You want to walk about with a sense of freedom. You want to pop to the bathroom in the middle of the night, or you want to go down to the kitchen, or you want to, which you can't really freely do, knowing that there are other people in the house as well who might inadvertently walk in on you. I get that. I understand that. Definitely communicate about it, though. You're entitled to your feelings. And so is he. Feelings aren't necessarily wrong, but to be fair, we see each other for 2-3 days a week due to work and uni, and for him, it's not enough. It's worse if I don't spend the night, though. Now he just thinks I don't need him as much as he needs me. Well, is that the case? Are you more independent than he is in a relationship? Are you okay being away from your partner for a longer period of time than he is? And secondly, is that a bad thing? Is there a reason that you don't want to be around him as much as he's around you? Is it just the fact that there are other family members and other people around and present? I think you need to talk to him, Isabella. And that's not a bad thing. Saying that, hey, we need to talk, doesn't mean things are ending. It just means that you need to create more understanding. What do you think? What do you think, you? What do you think, Sonny? Because I am using guy brain. I could be wrong here, you know. Talking and figuring out is the best thing. Thank you, Zia. Absolutely. Yeah, it's 101, communication. As I say, and we have to remember that hints and signals and looks aren't communication. You know, if something is suggested and you sigh, that doesn't mean you've expressed your feeling. And it works both ways. It's so important that we can have an open dialogue, because no one is a mind reader. And you know, you sometimes read these stories about, I checked out of this relationship 6 months ago. Well, the other person didn't. They had no idea you checked out. You've got to communicate. You've got to talk about it. And I know that sometimes there's a fear in communicating about it because you're worried about making things worse. But I promise you, if you don't talk about it, if you don't communicate with each other, if you don't create an understanding, it will get worse. You're very welcome, Zia. He just expects me to change so many things, but whenever I criticize something, it's just the way he is, and I should accept him for it. Why should I have to adapt to his needs if he isn't willing to do it? Well, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. Remember that no one's perfect. No one is perfect, but the question is whether or not you and your partner are perfect for each other. So, I think one of the key things to talk about is what he wants from you, and in turn, what you want from him. And I know this can sound quite patronizing, but when you're having this sort of communication, that you don't use you language, that in the conversation you don't say, you want this, you want that, you need this. If you use I language, I feel ... and I really need ... Use I language, because if you use the you language, it becomes accusatory. It becomes unintentionally aggressive. So, you know, that's perhaps one little trick that you can use. Hey Boasty, how's it going? We're helping a friend at the moment who's having a little bit of a problem. It's not a major problem. It's not beyond fixing. but she's a sweetheart and she needs a little bit of help. So we're doing that. And I'm gifting subs as well, so that you don't get annoying ads. Because I can do that. Let me read here. Communication is key. Talking and figuring out is the best thing. And respecting boundaries too. Because you both have your own truth. You are both right, and both of your feelings are valid. And nobody should want to change you. Vibin, Boasty says, drama died down finally. I'm back in this community. Well, I didn't know that you left, but yeah, hi. You're very, very welcome. Unfortunately, we both suck at communicating. Well, in that case, if you believe it's worth it, and I think it is, because you've been on holidays with each other and you've been together for a while, but if you both know that you suck at communicating, or let's just say aren't very good at it, it might be idea to use a medium to help you communicate. Now, I'm not suggesting therapy, although I think therapy is great for everyone, regardless how stable you think your head is. I think therapy can be great for everyone. Looking at yourself in the mirror and self-identifying with assistance can be a very, very helpful thing. But even if you have a friend who is willing to help you both communicate with each other in a productive way, that might be a solution. You have a whole dictionary at your disposal. You can find a few words to. It's not so much. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's not so, but as you know, as you know as well, Boasty, it's about not wanting to upset the other person. So in not wanting to upset the other person, you hold back. And you don't express yourself fully. And you sacrifice parts of what you were willing to fight for or to fight against. And that sort of builds up resentment, you know. I know. I'm good with words, just always escalates. Sure. And I think at that point, you know, when it's escalating, as sometimes they do, another good thing to say, Isabella, is to just, in that moment, pause. And just say, you know what? Well, hold on. I'm getting really upset, and I'm getting really... Remember, using I language, not you, but I'm getting really upset. And I feel like I'm going to say something that I will later regret. So, can we come back to this later? Can we come back in a couple of hours when I've calmed down, when I've collected my thoughts, and we can continue having this conversation? I would really like that, please. And that way you're able to control those emotions which would overtake the conversation. And I could never bring in a friend because he hates when I talk to others about our problems. So I'm glad he won't ever know of this here, of course. Absolutely, yeah. It is important that you express yourself, Isabella, that you can communicate this to him. I appreciate that he might not like the idea of other people knowing of problems, and I think that can be a masculine trait, where men tend to they don't like to advertise that they're having relationship problems, that they're in control of everything, and you know, that sort of reveals a vulnerability if other people know that there are issues going on. But putting that aside, it doesn't matter what other people think. What matters is you two. in this relationship together. And I would just write a letter because it's my favorite way of telling people how I feel, but he wouldn't want it because he only wants to talk face to face. Well, maybe a good way around that is that you write your letter about how you feel, about things that are very important to you, and that you read that to him face to face. He then gets to respond and hear you directly, but you are able to formulate your words in advance on paper. And I know that might sound really silly, but if that's how you can get this message across, it might be the way for you. Oh, darling. Oh, Petal. I just wish I knew why it's such a problem for me to sleep over. I'll spend like a lot of time together. It must be difficult. It must be hard. Obviously, it's hard for you. I'm so sorry about that. I don't have all the answers, and I know that you're not looking for all the answers either. Sometimes just having someone that you can talk to, a friendly ear, is sometimes all you need, and I am sorry you're going through this. Because of that, he accused me of being just a tool for when I'm bored. But I know he's not. Why must life be like this? I know. But the good news is, the silver lining, is that you are still together. That neither of you have thrown in the towel. That you're still wanting to talk with each other. So it's not over yet. Nowhere near, I like to think. You just have to find a way to talk with each other. You've got to find a way. And you know, if he expresses to you that maybe you're being silly in terms of reading this letter, you have to express that this is a way that you're able to communicate your feelings face to face, like he prefers. You know, again using I language. I know that you prefer face to face communication, and I want to be honest with you, and I want to express how I'm feeling, and this is the way that I can do that. Yeah. Oh, Petal. Of course, Isabella, of course. See, I know that we're all silly with each other, and that we all have fun, and that's always nice. But if you do have problems that you do want to talk about, I'm pretty sure that you could message any one of us, and we'd be happy to hear from you, and talk with you, and listen to you. Now, Keo is streaming tonight. So I am going to send us there. But again, if you do need to talk, just message us. You do have plenty of people to talk to. You have us. And I know that some people might not think that talking to us is a normal way of doing it because everyone's used to having those face-to-face friends. But you do have friends here. Online. No. Sorry I wasted your streaming time. No. This is why I launched the stream, to talk with people. Are you kidding? No. No. Listen, on Monday, when I've had a few drinks and I get online again, you're going to be listening to my dramas, okay? Okay. But yeah. Let us know how it goes, if you're willing, if you're wanting. And we can stay in the wings. Stay in the wings to give you some support. Okay. So, I'm gonna raid Keo, so we can spend some time with Keo. Keo. And I'll see you all next time, I think, right? Of course. Isabella, of course. Would you like me to throw a sponge at you? I'll throw a sponge at you. Oh dear. I don't even think I know how to do it. Oh, I think it's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Alright, darlings. Mwah. Catch you later. Catch you next time. Stay in touch. Be well, be healthy. 3